Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, June 28th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Most business gurus out there will tell you that working under a deadline is one of the best ways to get your ass in gear, because it basically forces you to take action. But with the biggest show of her career now less than 10 weeks away, I get the feeling that Missy Farrell doesn't need any extra motivation. This week, the fitness standout was caught knocking out a few sets of late-night shoulder action as Phase 2 of her Olympia prep continues to move right along. Earlier in the season, Farrell put together the best overall look of her career to earn a win at the Hawaii Pro. So if it can just build on that foundation and bring something new to the table at the Olympia, I think she has the potential to wind up being a top 6 finisher. I know people like to get a little crazy with these Throwback Thursday posts, but today I think Lionel Beyeke tried to take things to an entirely different level. Today we saw the perennial title threat release a string of new updates that show off some of the improvements he's made during this year's Olympia prep, where he's apparently been focused on bringing up his back with the hope that it'll give him a shot to move up a few more spots. At this point in the prep, Beyeke looks like he's carrying around more fullness and density than we've seen in years past. So if he can carry that all the way to Vegas, all of a sudden I think he could be competing for a serious top 10 finish. Normally I wouldn't go around recommending weights and cakes as contest prep strategy, but when you look as good as Christina Thome does right now, I guess you earn the right to tell everyone else to keep their mouths shut and follow your lead. Less than 2 weeks away from bringing her talents to the stage in Chicago, the rookie women's physique pro looks like she's on pace to bring the heat in the Windy City. Thome showed some flashes in her rookie debut at the Upper Midwest Championships a few weeks ago that definitely caught some people's attention. So if she can come in about 5% tighter overall, but still keep enough fullness to give her that 3D look, I think she might be good enough right now to potentially challenge for a top 5 finish. Ladies and gentlemen, just when you thought it was finally safe to come outside again, all of a sudden we find out that the boogeyman is back roaming the streets. After months of sitting quietly on the sidelines, this week the boogeyman himself, the 2017 Arnold Classic champ, Cedric McMillan, reappeared out of nowhere to strike fear back into the hearts of the mere mortals once again. The surprise update from McMillan showed Cedric looking like he's in championship form again, which is crazy when you consider the fact that he's still more than 2 months away from the Olympia now. Whether or not this means that Cedric is officially a top 4 Olympia threat is probably still debatable. But if he shows up and hits it out of the park, I don't think there's any question that he's got enough talent to make himself a serious contender at this year's contest. Now that hockey season is over, I'm sure the whole 24 San Jose Sharks fans that exist on the planet Earth right now are probably sitting around watching old YouTube clips, waiting for something finally to get excited about. And if that happens to be you, then this is your lucky day, because this week, men's physique all-star Andre Deguzman announced that he was planning to make a stop at the San Diego Pro this weekend. Deguzman is fresh off the biggest win of his career 2 weeks ago at the NorCal Championships, where he was flat out brilliant from the minute he stepped out there on stage. With the role that he's been in over the last few months, I think that right now he has to be a clear favorite heading into this weekend. So when Recap Wednesday rolls around next week, don't be surprised if you see us saying that we told you so if this guy comes in and cruises to another easy victory. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.